East Chicago Human Rights Regular Board meeting is now in session for December 9th, 2010. May I have a motion to open the regular board meeting?
Make a motion.
May I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, so pass. Correspondence. Correspondence, Mr. Director, you have anything?
Yes, I do have some correspondence. In front of you, you have a summary of construction projects that the Human Rights Commission are monitoring. In the first one, the demolition of vacant structures, it was done by TRI Demolition Company, and they did an excellent job in hiring East Chicago residents, women, and minorities. And as you probably can see at the bottom, the total damages was 0. Turn the page to the 2009 Water Main Relocation Program. This contract was awarded to Gatlin Plumbing and Heating. They committed to hiring 16% journeymen, 3% female, 16% apprentices, 3% female, 31% laborers, 6% female, and the residency requirement was 50% for East Chicago residents working on this project. Unfortunately, Gatlin Plumbing and Heating haven't lived up to their commitments, and they have some substantial damages that they may have to pay out. And the total damages, as you can see, is $38,592.58. Now, this may be mitigated if they provide us with some more certified payrolls. But as of now, as of today, this is the amount of the money that that we may keep in our coffers if they don't come up with any mitigating evidence. I'm talking to the engineer tomorrow, Mr. Rodriguez, and we are going to discuss how to proceed with that. And if you want to be a part of those discussions.
Yeah, just so it's clear whether or not the engineer would be sending them notice or coming
yes.
from us, from the director.
Right.
And we place them on notice that you're in violation of the 2 ordinances, one or the other. And then we can proceed from there. It'll make the collection effort later easier on our part if we could start with that routine process of how we notify them all the way through payment.
Yes.
Or there's a possibility of reserving the funds too, right? That they just don't get paid out completely.
Exactly. Exactly. That's how it works. We call it retainage. Yes. And number 3, the 2009 Reconstruction and Streetscape Improvement Project. The contractor was Hassey Construction. We are waiting on some final payroll records from them. They committed no journeymen, no apprentices, no laborers. And again, this is a voluntary program, so they don't have to commit to anything. The only thing that we require from them is the residency requirement, which again is 50% East Chicago residents. So that takes up the bulk of the damages, which is $22,764.25. Any questions on this one? And lastly, this is a fairly new project. This is the 2010 Local Street Resurfacing Program. The contractor awarded for this project was Walsh and Kelly. They still have to provide us with some up-to-date information on the certified payrolls. And they committed 20% journeyman, 25% apprentices, 50% laborers with 3% female, and the residency requirement was 50%. And to date, their damages are $10,398.60. And again, this is a fairly new project. They might adhere to the ordinances. We just have to wait and see. Any questions? I have attended a couple of Board of Works meetings since I've been appointed to this position. The Board of Works is comprised of the city engineer, the city controller, and the corporation counsel. Before, it wasn't comprised like that. But now, maybe Joel can answer this. I believe it's state statute that those city officials have to be on the Board of Works.
That's correct. The composition of the Board of Works
Okay.
is prescribed by state law.
Okay. So now we're going to have more accountability. Maybe we didn't have it before, but now those individuals are, in my opinion, doing an excellent job. And they're doing what they're paid to do, to look out for the residents here in East Chicago. So that's it as far as correspondence goes.
Okay.
Just a point of order. Can we get the minutes approved in the prior meeting? Plus a motion to approve the minutes from the prior meeting.
Can I have a motion to approve the report of the prior meeting? May I have a motion?
Make a motion.
May I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, so passed. Committee reports, education.
Tonight is a board meeting at Franklin School. It starts at 6, I'm not sure what else I notes.
It is 6.
Is it 6? Okay, good. At 6 o'clock, the regular monthly board meeting.
Okay.
And I think most of us are familiar with the computers that are going to be given out to students. They have had information sessions at the high school for parents and students. The first one was on December 7th, and that was for 11th and 12th graders. Yesterday, there was one for the 9th and the 10th graders. And tomorrow night, it will be 7th and 8th graders at the high school. And on Monday, December 13th, it's for all grades. It's probably for those who didn't get there and bilingual students. And it's just going to give you information and have the parents sign off on receiving their computers. Give you all the information as far as losses, damages, all of the above. So anyone here? Gina, have you gone?
Yeah, I went yesterday.
Okay. They have a number of people there to help you. I don't know how long it took you to get through it. Was it quite lengthy? Probably so.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Probably so. Because there's a lot of information too, first of all.
Well, they're not handing out any computers at all.
No, it's just
an information and
on
what's going to happen.
Right. And they will be passed out, I'm understanding, in January or February?
I think January they should be set.
Right. So that is one thing. Also, Christmas break starts, there's only an 8-day this year. The last day for school will be the 21st. And students and teachers will be returning January 3rd. So it's shortened by 2 days. I don't know why, but it was. So, and they're still saying that your students are available for tutoring if parents are interested. There's a block at Franklin, Carrigosh, Harrison, Lincoln, and McKinley. So anyone interested in that, children are available for tutoring. I mean, there are teachers available to administer tutoring.
This is after school?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, after school. I can give her a copy and she can run it. Okay.
Okay.
And Christmas cookies are on sale at Block.
Okay.
Anyone wishes to order.
I attached this.
Yes, and she attached this, there's a draft, and this is the new report card.
Yes.
This is the new report card, I have not seen this one. If Gina might want to explain a little bit how it's different from the old report card.
Yes, at the last meeting, I was telling you that they changed the report cards. Now they're not going to give letter grades A, B, C, D, or F. Now they're going to give mastery, partial mastery, and non-partial mastery. That's what you'll see on the bottom there. That's what they'll be getting because this is considered a state standard report card now. And for your subjects of science, health, social studies, art, physical ed, music, they're either going to get satisfactory or needs improvement. And you'll see the code on the bottom there that's what they're going to be using. So this is the new report card that they're using now, right now for grades 1st through 6th. So that I told you I'd bring a copy in, so that's a copy of it.
Thank you.
The high school is going to go through this too, but I think there's just more lengthening because of the different areas at the high school. State standard wise, that's what I'm saying. If you look at this, actually for number 1 at the top, it says state standard is word recognition, fluency, and vocabulary development. So that would be at your grade level, you know, if they're working on that. You know, the next one would be reading comprehension. Well, how well is that? If you're in a 5th grade class, how well are you up to level at a 5th grade reading comprehension level? And then they'll decide whether you've mastered it or partially mastered it or non-mastering. So I think at the high school, I think it's going to be a bigger one because there's so many, you know, algebra, calculus, you know, there's so many different areas that they have. So I'm sure it would be more lengthy than what this is.
Okay, employment?
Employment, right now, well, middle's not out yet, but work is slow right now. Real slow. Holidays, orders are not in yet. Hopefully, the first of the year, it'd be a lot better, but the word going around, like say, just talking that if it was bad the last 6 months, I hope the first 6 months will be better, but we don't know yet. We really don't know. The orders are down right now. Overall, I know where I work at, the turns, the less turns, where we work a 21-turn operation, we're working a 14-turn operation. So that got 6 turns off, and that means that we're making less steel. So hopefully, after the first of the year, that the mills around here in East Chicago will pick up a bit more in the town. That's how I see it.
Okay, housing?
Housing, I don't have too much in housing this month, but the mayor did state at the meeting that we have for the 3rd district, they're gonna stop building the houses they're putting up around town, stop taking them straight up and come with a different style. I don't think the mayor liked it, and some of the other residents didn't like it the way they're building. Am I right?
Yes, I believe the mayor wants to see more single-family homes built and not so much rental property built here in the city. So he's trying to do something about that. I believe at the meetings he did say that the city of East Chicago is like 75% rental and 25% single-family homes, whereas it should be the opposite. We should have 75% single-family homes here in East Chicago and 25% rental. So he's talking with the builders to start building more single-family homes here in the city of East Chicago.
But these they're building are single-family homes. It's the design they don't particularly like.
Well, I was referring to the project, the North Harbor project over there
Oh, okay.
on the other side of town. Yeah, those.
Okay. That's about it.
Okay, community relations?
Okay.